natural talents you have, please, I beg you, look for grace. It doesn't matter the certificates or qualifications you have, I beg you, please hang on grace. Struggle for grace. Paul said, anything you know that I am, the summary of it is grace. Now I am talking about Paul the apostle, who wrote half of the New Testament, who cast out devils and healed the sick with handkerchiefs from his body. That Paul, who planted a church or a fellowship in the house of Caesar. Paul, he crisscrossed Asia Minor, 1,200 square miles on foot and by ship in some places, where he said, I fully preach the gospel. That Paul, who sparked revolution everywhere he was found. They called him a pestilent fellow. That is, he was an infectious agent. Anywhere he arrived, something must infect people of the positive kind. That Paul, he said, every of these things, all of them was by grace. It is grace that makes great. The least becomes the great by grace. Grace makes great. It's behind the making or the manufacturing of men. It's the secret of monumental, colossal, gigantic impact. Generational impact is the secret of impact. It is grace that makes men to matter. Grace supplies you unusual energy for tireless labor. It is grace that makes a late starter to become a frontliner. He didn't start on time, yet he overtook those who started before. It is not when you started that matters, but the grace you carry. Hear me, sir. Grace will make you achieve in 1 year what other people need a whole lifetime. 1 year, what others need a whole life. And what grace makes you see in your life, if you give other people 1,000 lifetimes, they won't be able to see 1/4 because of grace. So when grace is on you, delay is cured. So grace is the fuel for gifts. Grace sponsors gifts. Grace triggers the release of gifts. Grace makes you a wonder, especially to those who used to know you. Grace belongs to the lowly, the humble. Grace belongs to those who cannot allocate themselves glory for their success. Grace can never belong to the braggadocious. Those who boast too much have a limit with God.